Hey guys, it's Carl, and as you can tell, it's Apple season again. It is iPhone season, so happy official iPhone 13 launch day, depending where you are. You can see we've got every single colorway lined up of the iPhone 13s, as well as the iPhone 13 Pros. We did a very similar video last year where we checked out every single color option, because when you're spending this kind of money, you kind of want to know which model you want to get, and obviously color is super important. And just as a little note, you can grab the iPhone 13s in the mini, the smaller sizes, as well as the iPhone 13 Pros in the Pro Max versions. All of the same colors apply. Let's start off with the iPhone 13 line first, and then we will get to the 13 Pros second. And before we start, I had to let you guys know I'm hooking you up with a bit of a giveaway. And I've teamed up with Rhino Shield to give away either an iPhone 13 or 13 Pro, because no matter what color you get, the first thing that you should do, well, I guess the first thing is to always put a screen protector. Because the iPhone 13s have ceramic shield, it makes it the strongest glass, but they are actually softer, so more prone to scratching, less prone to, of course, cracking or smashing. The last thing that you want to do is spend close to $1,000 and have your screen scratch. And I remember from my iPhone 12s, the ones that introduced ceramic shield, just putting it into my pocket did cause some scratching. So that's the first thing. And if you don't get the colorway that you want, you can always throw a skin on it. So of course, Rhino Shield has you hooked up to keep all of your devices protected. So like I said, no matter which colorway you choose, I'll throw a case on it as well. Giveaway rules are super simple. Just be sure to sub to the channel. I honestly can't ask for anything more than that. Leave one comment down below of your favorite colorway, so you'll have to wait till the end of this video to kind of see them all, and follow me over on Instagram. I will leave all the info down below. Best of luck, don't spam it, and let's start off with iPhone 13. And the first one that I really wanted to check out was actually Midnight. So Apple has kind of gone the non-safe route and no longer has safe color options like black or white. Midnight is the closest one that you can get to black. We'll quickly take a look. They do have these new little pull tabs on the back to open your boxes. And here is Midnight. So I'll try to leave all of the color grading off this video. It will just be as neutral as possible. This is close, but it's not quite black. And actually the only part of this phone maybe that is black is the aluminum banding around the outsides. It definitely has a hint of blue, maybe even indigo. Imagine looking at the night sky. It isn't obviously completely black. I guess that's where they got the name from, but it has some sort of blue, maybe even a bit of purplish. I'm gonna say closer on the blue end. My sweater is true black, and this is obviously a little bit different. This will be the only one that I actually do a full unboxing because they're pretty much identical. So designed by California in Apple. If this video goes viral again, I will make a t-shirt out of that lightning to USB-C cable. And of course, if you haven't seen an unboxing already, it just comes with the standard user manuals, warranty info, and you will get just the one white Apple sticker. Doesn't matter which phone you get, they are all white. And that is Midnight, maybe the safest color option that you can get. And I'll kind of go on to the next one, which is slightly different. This is Starlight. So this is Apple's, I guess, white phone this year. I mean, that is pretty close to white. And if I'm not mistaken, the Starlight is actually the color or the aluminum around the outsides, because I did take a look at the iPad mini in the Starlight color, and that actually is that banding around the outsides. And according to Apple, this is actually a mix between silver and gold. And yeah, you can clearly tell the back of the iPad mini, this isn't Starlight, that is the same colorway that you see on the aluminum around the outsides, and the back of the iPhone actually is just white. So maybe this is the safest color option. That will be the second iPhone. Of course, we gotta take this off just to see the display. Next off, we'll take a look at the product red, and I'm actually super stoked because this is actually a deeper product red than last year. Last year's was a bit more salmony in color, and I did have this in the iPhone mini. And you can see how deep and saturated the red is this year, and I'm super pumped about this. Even in my mini unboxing, a lot of you said how excited you were for grabbing this color option, and you can see around the outsides a nice deep red for the aluminum. And this is probably the device if you're gonna throw a skin or case on it for sure. If you don't wanna see any of the phone, at least some of the proceeds, I believe this year, are actually going towards COVID relief. Normally product red is towards HIV and AIDS. So I think Apple is donating this towards COVID victims, or I guess to help in the fight against COVID. Grabbing the product red version doesn't cost you any extra money, so if you really aren't partial to any of the colors, at least help out some other people. I think that goes towards a great cause. So that is product red. Next off is blue, no particular order. This was actually my favorite one from the launch series. And this year, the blue is a lot less saturated compared to the iPhone 12s from last year. And of course, the bezels on the outside kind of match that. We'll of course remove this. That does look pretty fresh. I do dig that, and we will quickly put that off to the side and get to the last color. This is actually the one that I have seen the least, or I haven't seen at all personally. And once again, not too saturated. I kind of dig that. It's very slight pink, and on the outsides, the aluminum, once again, not too saturated. And I will quickly remove this, and that does look pretty fresh. So a nice little thing to do is actually to bring all of the models side by side. And I will take a bit of care not to put the camera bumps on the backs of the other phones, because that's actually what scratched a lot of my iPhone 12s. That's how soft the glass is. And of course, you do have the ceramic glass on the back of the camera. So here are all of the iPhone 13 models. I'll try to move my hand so you guys can get a clear view. Curious which color option you guys would like. If I were to rate them, if I wanted something to do with color, I would go maybe the blue, then the red, midnight, because that does have a hint of blue in it, then maybe the pink, and then the white. And obviously, if you want to lean completely away, you would just grab the one in white. And I'll quickly risk them all this way so you guys can see the sides. The aluminum, of course, on the 13 line. And if you want to go stainless steel, you'll of course have to get the 13 Pros. Let me know which color option you guys are a fan of. We will put these down very carefully. Hopefully those don't scratch, and we will get to the 13 Pro. So the first one I think everyone wants to see. This is kind of the unique colorway option. This is Sierra Blue that replaces the Pacific Blue from last year. And obviously the big reason to grab the 13 Pros is that Pro Motion, is that 120 hertz refresh rate of a display. And I currently am rocking the 13 Pro Max in Sierra Blue. Absolutely love it. I think Apple nailed this colorway. You know, if you were on the fence, I can definitely vouch for it. And on the sides of all the 13 Pro models, you can see the stainless steel. It gives it such a premium feel in the hands. So that is Sierra Blue. Next up, we're gonna go on to the gold colorway. I know this gold has a bit of a different look from last year, and you can mostly tell that when you tilt it off axis. Very rich, very premium looking. It does help a lot with the gold stainless steel banding on the outsides. I would kind of say this is maybe the most luxe looking out of the bunch. On to the graphite, and this is probably one of the more popular options. It's just in matte black. If you want something clean, if you want something minimal, I love the look of the graphite. And the stainless steel banding is almost like a dark chrome. That looks very clean. And last but not least, we will get to silver. So this is actually the one that I used all of last year, or this colorway. And for the silver, it's pretty much just a matte white. And I do love just the regular stainless steel appearance around the outside. So once again, I think the black and the silver, or the graphite and the silver, are your safest options. So here is the 13 Pro line. So yeah, curious which one you guys prefer. Like I said, I really dig the Sierra Blue. I think it's super unique, and of course, color is so personal preference. Do you like the silver? Do you like the graphite? Or are you into the gold? This has pretty much been every single iPhone 13 model. Hope you guys enjoy this. I'll take a couple other B-roll shots so you guys can get a clear comparison of which one is your fave. And remember, one of these devices is going your way, so just be sure to sub to that channel. Follow me over on Instagram and leave that comment down below on your favorite color option. Obviously, if you like this vid, smash that like button as it helps me out a bunch. And big thanks to Rhino Shield for being my sponsor for some of my iPhone 13 coverage. We'll catch the rest of you in one of my next ones. Peace.